So it's time to check in with Bobby, who's decided to skip out of work to take a little desert vacation.
That little scoundrel. He's got to get back here. Well, the view looks amazing. What do you have in store for us, Bobby?
Hey guys, I'm actually in Phoenix on top of the Residence Inn Courtyard Phoenix downtown. It's the only extended stay hotel in downtown Phoenix, and we've got all the amenities needed to call it home while visiting.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot planned for your visit.
Well, first I'm going to take you through downtown Phoenix and show you all the amazing things it has to offer, and then we're going to take you out to the desert and show you a different side of Arizona.
It's time to check in with our very own Bobby Laurie, who is on location and coming to us live from the rooftop of the brand new Residence Inn Courtyard Phoenix downtown. Hi, Bobby.
Hi again, guys. Well, for the first part of my trip, I'm taking you on an adventure through downtown Phoenix. Take a look. The Residence Inn Phoenix Courtyard downtown was the perfect place to call home during my trip. Beautifully appointed suites with full kitchens let you make it a place you don't want to leave, but with so much just outside my door, I had to go explore the city. I decided to start at the Phoenix Public Market with a delicious and healthy breakfast. It was just what I needed before I met Jill Johnson from Phoenix Rising Tour Company. She took me on a tour of the many murals hiding around the city.
This area actually used to be completely dirt lot, and it was designed by community members. It's now called the Road Lot, and they wanted to have green and shade and all types of beautiful murals. This mural was designed by several different artists who had a piece of paper and they passed it around between all of them, and each added their own specific piece that represented Arizona culture and history.
And so you see a lot of the culture here, especially with the mountains, and then over here, just sunny skies.
Right, sun, yes, we're very famous for our sun.
So doing a walking tour, you really get to experience a lot of downtown Phoenix culture.
Absolutely, and it gives you a chance to experience downtown Phoenix in many different ways, whether it be engaging with our art or learning about our history and our culture and our community.
And there's a lot of history through downtown Phoenix that a lot of people don't realize.
In fact, our first residents lived here around 400 AD, the Hohokam Native Americans. Yes, and they really began the city of Phoenix. Phoenix, like its namesake, has always been a center of evolution and revitalization. And we can show you all of that on our history and culture tours.
Okay, so before I leave you, where can I go that's like a good example of the historical downtown Phoenix?
My recommendation would be to check out DeSoto Central Market. It used to be a 1928 car garage that was revitalized into what is now an independent food court.
That sounds really cool.
It's awesome.
Now, which way is it?
That way.
All right, I'm gonna go.
All right.
It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. So Jeremy, tell me about this really cool space we're in.
Right on, so this is the DeSoto Central Market. We're right here, right in the middle of Arts District in downtown Phoenix, Central and Roosevelt. Before we came here, this place used to be a car dealership and then also an antique shop as well. All right. And now it is what it is today.
I guess so you can actually see parts of it being a car dealership. This obviously looks like where the big garage door used to be.
Right, exactly. Yeah, this is where they used to bring in the cars and display them in this area. This is all the display area for the cars. They used to service them in the back area, so it's a pretty huge building, man. Yeah.
So what makes DeSoto Central Market unique?
The unique thing about this is the first of its kind in Arizona.
Okay.
It's basically a big old gourmet food court.
Tell me about your concept.
So the new concept is called the Provisionary, and it's a culinary vision on provisions. So it's basically just gourmet sandwiches and roasted meats. We smoke prime rib. We put chickens and pork butt on rotisserie. We have really cool sandwiches that we do, everything made from scratch. Also has some things on there from, I call it from the soul.
Thanks for the background. That's really interesting, really cool. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, man.
Then it was time for dinner and drinks at the Gladly. All right, Tim, I see a big block of ice here. What are you about to make?
Absolutely. So we're going to make you an ice ball. And this is how we start. We actually start with a 200-pound block of this that we make. And it's air bubble free ice and very slow melting. Once it's in your drink, this will last several drinks, and that's really the point. A little chemistry at the table here and a little physics. So I brought
with a delicious end result.
That's true.
This is the science class I can get behind.
I might have retained something in high school had they.
Oh, wow.
How about it? Huh?
Look how about perfect.
Beautiful ball of ice. We've got a local bourbon here from AZ Distilling out of Tempe. It's Copper City Bourbon.
The impressive whiskey collection and expertly crafted cocktails were matched only by the impeccable service and delicious menu. A night at the Gladly did not disappoint. As you saw, downtown Phoenix has no shortage of eateries, and a cocktail and a fun night out is always within reach. Coming up after the break, I'm taking you out to the desert for a different side of Arizona. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Jet Set. I'm on location in Phoenix, Arizona. A trip out to the desert is just a short ride from downtown Phoenix, and I headed out there to see what the desert had to offer. If you've never experienced the Sonoran Desert, a trip out to see its unique beauty is a must. Fort McDowell Adventures and the We-Ko-Pa Resort offer the perfect desert escape. I headed out to meet Amy Brubaker to start my adventure. Amy, thank you so much for having me out here.
Of course, welcome to Fort McDowell Adventures.
Thank you. We're only 40 minutes outside of downtown Phoenix, and it's a completely different experience.
Absolutely. So out here at Fort McDowell Adventures, we're located on the Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation. It's 25,000 acres of pristine Sonoran Desert. So we have Wild West experiences out here, ranging from trail rides to cattle
I was going to say,
drives.
there's all the horses right behind us.
Yes, exactly. Got to plug them first. And then we have desert Segway tours. It's not like your city tour. And then
Really?
we have our Green Zebra Tom Car tours out here.
So what do you think is, someone who only has, say, a day to visit out here,
Yes.
what should they absolutely do?
Okay, so what I love to do is call it a day at the ranch.
Okay.
Come out here early morning, experience a beautiful trail ride. You get to cross the Verde River, which is one of the only tours that actually does that here in Arizona, getting to cross the river on a horse. And then you come on back for a cowboy cookout for lunch. And then after that
That sounds
cowboy
delicious.
cookout, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Troy Haviland at the stables, they've been running it for 20 years. He actually does our cookouts for smaller groups.
Okay.
So he knows what
Awesome.
he's doing. And then head back on out to another adventure, whether it be the Segway tour or the Green Zebra Tom Car tour.
Sounds good. So which way to the Green Zebras?
This way.
All right, let's go. Kara, thank you so much for having me here. The resort property is beautiful, and I have to say, after being out in the desert, this is like an oasis by the pool with a cocktail. I'm happy. Tell me a little bit about the resort.
The We-Ko-Pa Resort and Conference Center is a golf resort, independent, owned by the Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation.
Okay.
We have 246 luxurious appointed guest rooms and suites, 2 resort-style swimming pools and
It's like-
whirlpools.
they're beautiful.
I know, right? We have a poolside bar and grill, and a restaurant on site, and our Amethyst Spa and Boutique.
All right, so I have a question. Is there a casino close by? Because I don't hide it. I love my casinos.
Good, good. It's within 2 minutes of walking, just down a path.
Okay, perfect.
Blackjack, poker, bingo, and then almost 900 slot machines.
Awesome.
Pretty sure you'll find your favorite.
And the relaxing atmosphere and the cocktails and the food. I think that's the path I'll take for the rest of the
whole
day.
weekend.
Well, cheers. Thank you so much for
Cheers.
having me.
Wow, Bobby, the Arizona desert looks really amazing.
Yeah, you know, my trip out to the desert was amazing, and it's hard to believe that it's only 40 minutes outside of downtown Phoenix, and you can have a completely different experience.
Okay, Bob, fun over. It's time to get back to work.
See you soon, guys. Bye.
Stay connected to the Jet Set from wherever you are in the world. Download the Jet Set app today and fly with us via social media. You may even land on the show.